Hi, Doug Backerick here. Another Chats from the Chair. And today we're going to talk about another one of our concentrations, a really interesting one that opens the doors to numerous professions and ministries. Over my shoulder, you probably see a funny looking creature sitting on top of the stained glass lamp. The lamp was made by my dad, by the way, many, many years ago. And we carried it with us from South Carolina to Oklahoma to Minnesota to the Philippines and now here to Watertown, Wisconsin. And the animal sitting on top is a recent addition to my office, given to me by one of my choir members last year. It is a little octopus, and his name is Doc Ock. And he goes along with me when I have opportunities to conduct all-state choirs and high school music festivals. He comes along and is the ultimate judge of how well the choirs are doing. Last November, I had the chance to direct the Pennsylvania Keystone Christian Education Association All-State Choir, the KCEA event. Wonderful event, several days of really intense practicing. And Doc Ock snuck into my bag, came along, and then he started coming out during rehearsals expressing his opinions about how the tenors were singing on certain sections of the music, and if the sopranos were shrieking or not, and if the basses were singing the melody or actually singing the bass part. And he became my co-conductor. So he's my co-conductor and my assistant, my extra set of ears and arms when I'm out working with high school ensembles. I think he's made an appearance here once at the Great Lakes Music Festival here on campus, which, by the way, if you've never been to, I'd strongly encourage you to mark your calendar for the last week of January and join us for a day and a half intense music making and a lot of fun, the Great Lakes Music Festival. But I wanted to tell you very quickly about another one of our concentrations, and this is a unique one. This is one where we are blending the Bachelor of Arts in Music and some elements of our music education degree, which is a BS degree coming from our School of Education. The early childhood music concentration focuses on just what its title says. It focuses on teaching and training in music in a kindergarten and younger setting. Now, it is not strictly a music education degree, but the courses in it come from much of our music education curriculum here at Maranatha. So if you take this concentration, you're going to be equipped to start up a program, maybe connected with a music studio, maybe connected with a school where you would be teaching kinder and pre-kinder level of music. It involves a lot of movement and activity and all kinds of creative ways of making music and helping children get excited about music and actually start to learn about it, learn to love it, and learn how to make it well. A couple of the strengths of the concentration are the internship. We've got a 2-semester internship that takes place right here at the preschool department of Maranatha Baptist University. You also take things like a developmental psychology and educational psychology classes, early childhood music and movement, and field work, and middle childhood music and movement. So you're getting really strong educational training through this and working towards an appropriate license for working in that field. So it's a great area. You can wed it with a pedagogy concentration. You could wed it with a church music concentration and use these skills primarily in a church setting. You could take it as a minor while you're doing a music education degree as well, so that you are really covering the whole gamut of music education. It's a really interesting field, and Mr. Andrew Bonema, who oversees that, teaches at all levels. He's a remarkable man. He's taught at every level of music education, and he continues to teach not only in the university level, and he helps in our high school, our academy here, and he works in the preschool level. So the training he's bringing you in the classroom is coming not only out of excellent study, but also out of real-world experience that's ongoing, which you'll get if you jump into that concentration. So if you're interested in that, look up our catalog online. Look something like this. There's a new one coming out. and take a look at what's involved in that concentration. And again, if you've got questions, feel free to email us at music@nbu.edu.